In this lesson, we'll take an introductory look at the analytical writing section, also known as the AW section. This is the first section you'll encounter on test day, so if you complete it well, you can build some confidence before moving on to the other sections. In the AW section, you write 2 essays and you have 30 minutes to write each one. Please note that you cannot transfer time from one essay to the other. For example, say you only spent 20 minutes on the first essay. Well, you can't take the additional 10 minutes and apply it to the second essay. Bummer, but that's just how it is. Now, the first essay type is called Analyze an Issue. Here you're presented with an issue, and you have to explain and support your position on that issue. The other essay is called Analyze an Argument. Here you're presented with an argument, and you must write an essay critiquing the argument. Now, it's important to note that these writing tasks do not test specific subject knowledge. They test only your ability to think analytically and to communicate your ideas in a clear and effective manner. Also note that you don't have to be a superior writer to score well on this section. As long as you follow some key guidelines, you'll receive a good score, and we're going to go over all of those guidelines. Now, speaking of scoring, your final score for the analytic writing section will range from 0 to 6, and it's based on the scores you receive on your 2 essays. Each of your essays will be graded at least 2 times, once by a human and once by a computer program. The human marker is typically a college or university faculty member who will spend no more than 2 minutes reading each essay and then assign a score holistically. In other words, there are no precise scoring rules such as a half-point deduction for a spelling error or a 1/3 point increase for a good idea. Instead, the reader uses a scoring guide to help rate the overall quality of ideas presented, the overall ability to organize, develop, and express those ideas, the relevant supporting reasons and examples used, and the ability to control the elements of standard written English. To see how this holistic scoring works, let's examine part of the GRE Scoring Guide for the issue essay. Here we can see that an essay worthy of a 6 is one that presents a cogent, well-articulated analysis of the issue. An essay worthy of a 5 is one that presents a generally thoughtful, well-developed analysis of the issue. As you can see, the reader develops an overall impression of the quality of each essay and assigns a score. That's the human side of your essay scores. The computer program that also scores your essays is called the E-rater. This computer program evaluates each essay, and if its score for an essay agrees with the human score is used for that essay. If the scores disagree by a certain amount, a second human grades the essay, and this final score for that essay is the average of the 2 human scores. Once we have final scores for the 2 essays, the final score for the analytic writing section is the average of the 2 essay scores, rounded to the nearest half-point increment. That's a brief overview of the analytical writing section. In future lessons, we'll learn how to generate ideas for your essays and how to arrange those ideas.